Hello, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today I'm here with my friend and colleague, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. We're going to be joined by Terry Johnson online everywhere, all the way from New York City, our social media strategist, and by Dr. Tachi, who's going to be coming to us with media scope information all about what's going on in the media. So, guys, sit back, relax. After all, this is the day where you have decided to take some time out and just find out a little bit more about technology. With that, we want to remind you that everything will be broken down for you. If you have a question, just ask us in the chat and we can clarify if we need to. We want to welcome all of those of you listening on Clubhouse, those of you who are in the audience here on the live stream. And we are just so excited to be in the studio today. We wish you happy holidays and we thank you for joining us today. With that, I'm going to turn it over to Fran, who's going to give us a few things from this week in technology. How you
No.
doing this morning, TJ?
Hey,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Morning.
Okay, there's some new stuff going on Clubhouse because I see that there's 3 people in here, but they flip up. Okay, now Dryer Buzz is here. I don't know. This was weird. It says there's 3 now. There are 4 people who are here, but I only see me and Dryer Buzz in the room. So there was some new stuff that I didn't read. Guess that's why we should read the little.
When it says what's new.
There's some new stuff, and I didn't read what was new.
Okay,
So
so while you're doing that, I'm going to go to the clubhouse and see if I can find out what's new. Maybe
what's new?
somebody.
Because I'm like, what is that? Because the people are coming in, but then they're disappearing. But I see that there's 5 people. I just can't see where they are.
How peculiar.
How interesting.
Okay.
So can Drybus, can you hear me over here on Clubhouse? I added you as a speaker because I just needed to know. Hey, Jasmine. Okay, and Terry, you just jumped in there too.
Yes,
Oh,
and I can hear you.
that's me.
Yeah, I see TJ too. Like I said, okay, so this is tech. This is what we do.
Yeah.
I want to know where them people went because there's like 8 people. There are 7 now, and I see them come in, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
see 6.
you're looking at the where it has the image of a person and then there's a number. I think
Yeah.
that's like the total people that have come into the room and they leave, come in and out.
Okay, and now 8 are here now. 1,
Right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay.
Because they're giving you it's going to be like a total tally of everybody who comes into the room, whether they stay or not. So that's why you have the 10. Now it says 10 and then 7 here now.
Yes.
Okay. Can Dryer Buzz or anyone else, can you all hear us clearly? Oh, TJ, you guys are listening too. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we can hear you clearly.
Okay, cool. That's good. I'm make sure I ain't tripping out. I was like, what is that?
We have someone from Queens who is tuning in over here on the live stream. This is good. I'm Queens. Okay.
Hello. Okay.
AM Queens. Oh, she's talking to us.
Yeah, she's AM Queens. Morning. Good morning, Queens. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, so we are talking all about, I'm going to get back to, meanwhile, back at the ranch. This day in tech history. So here we go. I'm not going to do a lot of these. I don't know why that is a story. Okay, but I'm going to go with this one. December 11th, 2008. Google releases the first stable public version of their web browser, Chrome. Chrome is now considered the third most popular web browser in the world. Okay, I don't understand how they're the third.
I don't know, but I love Chrome. I use it all the time. Friends on my case, like, why aren't you using Safari? But I guess I just like the ease of using Chrome. Anyway,
Chrome is more widely accepted. So I understand that, but I don't understand who are the 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think
That's a good question. And what year did they print that article?
the article is not too long ago, but December 2008 is when Chrome first launched. But I don't know. I don't think they're the third most popular.
I don't either. But anyway.
All right. So who do you guys use? Chrome. There's Chrome, Safari, Firefox are the top 3, I think. TJ, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Chrome should be like number 1.
I would think so. But
you're
anyway.
wrong. But
what year was this? What year was this article?
Well, they launched Chrome in 2008.
Oh, okay.
But we're talking about currently.
I'm trying to see because he doesn't have the dates when he launched this article. Because I'm like, yeah.
I would think Chrome would be number 1 also.
Right. Okay, that was a story. December 12th, 1980, Apple Computer holds their initial public offering, selling 4.6 million shares at $22 a share. Shut up. And turning more than 40 Apple employees and investors into instant millionaires. With the stock value closing at $29, the market capitalization puts the company's worth at $1.778 billion. Stock held by Steve Jobs is worth $217 million. Steve Wozniak, $116 million, and Mike Markula, $203 million. This was the largest IPO in the U.S. since Ford Motor Company back in 1956.
Mm-hmm.
Man, $22.
$22.
How much is that share now?
I have no. It's off the chart.
Isn't it like maybe 1,400 or higher?
Yeah. I was like, ooh, $22 a share. Man.
Wow.
Okay.
God is good.
22
all the time.
So that's why we need to be paying attention to what's happening anywhere, but mainly in tech, things that are making a
man, if I had a time machine.
We go back by the stock. Okay, we're all good.
Apple, Amazon.
That's why we're looking for the next big thing that appears to be a little thing.
Right, because you know the whatever that next big. Okay, we keep talking about the metaverse or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Not meta, but the metaverse. So other people are getting into it too, which means that may be.
It'll be a small. It's something it's a company. I always say it's a company we don't know. I don't think Facebook is going to be the leader of the metaverse, even though they are. You know,
that sounds so weird.
Yeah.
I'm the leader of the metaverse. I'm like some weird dude trying.
They want to be, but they're not. They're not. So.
Okay. Final story, I think. Let me see which one it is. Yeah, I got 2 final stories. The first trans-Pacific telegraph cable, December 14th, 1902, the cable ship Silverton begins laying the first trans-Pacific telegraph cable from San Francisco, destined for Honolulu, Hawaii. After laying 2,227 nautical miles of cable, the Silverton will land in Honolulu on January 1st, 1903. Public messages will begin transmitting on January 5th. Text message. Back in 1902. Just saying. 1902, people, they had text messages. You know, the little Okay, anyway, text messages. That's amazing to me. December 17th, 1903, Orville and Wilbur Wright make their famous first controlled and sustained flights with a heavier than air-powered aircraft. Orville made the very first flight, which lasted about 12 seconds.
Mhm.
3 more flights were made that day, both brothers, with the most successful being the 4th and final flight, in which Wilbur flew for 59 seconds. The work done by the Wright brothers helped spawn the aviation industry.
Wow.
They did a few flights and they landed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not
Small
talking about crash
beginnings.
landed.
Yes. Small beginnings.
Mm.
Do not despise small beginnings.
That's your week in tech history.
$22 for Google. But anyway, go ahead.
$22, man.
Yeah. Wow.
You starting stuff, Terry?
Well, I want to start out with this. Jack in the Box is buying Del Taco.
Shut up.
Yes, it's the second largest Mexican fast food chain in the U.S. In a deal valued at roughly $575 million. So maybe we should get some stock in one of these two things, and when they merge in January or whenever, we'll own them both. It says the burger chain will pay $12.51 per share in cash for the acquisition.
Does that mean we can get it for $12 a share?
Check this out. Del Taco's stock closed Friday at $7.53 a share. I don't follow the stock, so I don't know if it went up or down, but I'm presuming that value was added as a result of this rumor of this upcoming acquisition. It says here they're buying them, so evidently it's going to be approved. So that I just wanted you to know that your favorite Mexican restaurant may now say / Jack in the Box.
Okay, so here's something. I just was watching a documentary or somewhere. Okay, that's why. Anyway, I was on Netflix or something, and I was watching something, and Taco Bell got its start because of a Mexican family. They were in Los Angeles area. They had this, everybody showed up to this one little hole in the wall Mexican restaurant, and they were serving tacos and different type of things. The burger place across the street, Mr. Anderson Bell was his name. He had burgers and stuff, and he was wondering, why is everybody going over there? Well, they shared the recipe for the little tacos, and he became Taco Bell.
Stop. Okay, okay. All right, because we also know the story about the Dewdrop Inn, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's amazing how guys start valuing the little stuff that God puts in your life. He can work with that thing. He says, it says here in the article, Del Taco has a footprint of roughly 600 restaurants across 16 states, making it the second largest Mexican fast food chain by number of restaurants behind Yum Brands Taco Bell.
Okay, so Del Taco is who
they're buying.
Is being bought out or being bought by Jack in the Box. Okay.
And it's in its third quarter, it earned 11 cents per share. Anyway, they made over 124 million last year. So it's a big thing. Now, my other little article is a feel-good article about a woman in Sacramento who has a beauty salon and how she made it through the pandemic. And these are the things that we talk about all the time at Biz Chicks, that to have a successful business, you need to solve a problem. You need to care about your customers. And this article has it all. So I'd like to, if you guys would be so kind over there on Clubhouse to bear with me, I want to share this video. It's a few minutes, but it's the only article that I have, and other than the news about Jack in the Box. And then we can get to all the wonderful things that TJ has for us, because I know she's a lot of stuff's been happening. So if you would bear with me, I'm going to share that, if that's okay. I need your permission over there on Clubhouse to
yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to.
My philosophy on life since I've had cancer and this pandemic has been that you have to be thankful for life. No matter what you go through, if you're still here for a reason. So while you're here, you need to do what you're here to do. Primarily, I do black hair. Our hair is different. The saying that hair is hair, it's really not. This here is a dark brown, it's not black. It's important that we do feel good about ourselves.
Yeah, that's true. You too.
All right. We have a lot of women that have jobs and need their hair taken care of to be able to go to work. If they don't have a ride, I have no problem picking up my clients. Money and getting here is never going to be a reason why you can't get your hair done in my shop. I've had people that's really, really been good to me. So I feel like I have to give back. I had B&B Beauty Salon ever since 1976 when I inherited from my husband's aunt. As a young girl, I just always knew I wanted to do hair.
Tell me what you.
I started when I was in high school doing my friend's hair on weekends. My daughter Catherine comes in and works on weekends. She teaches cosmetology, and because of the pandemic, she only comes in on weekends.
Everybody knows this has to be a lot of effort.
A lot of the things that I've learned, I can teach her. Then the new stuff that she's learning, and she could teach me.
It's cute. The cut's cute.
When COVID came, it changed everything. I don't take any new clients that I don't know. I don't take walk-ins no more. Safety is my first concern. I have to think about safety first because I don't want to be the reason someone comes up with COVID. I work 1 week and then take the next week off because my clients are on an every 2-week schedule, and that has seemed to work because I've had a couple of clients that have contracted the virus, but it's never been an issue at my shop because it happened on the off week. I have to watch my finances a lot better. The prices of my supplies went through the roof. Shampoos, everything. I don't keep stock the way I used to. I really kind of plan for each week. But even in the middle of all of this, I still enjoy what I do. In 2017, I had came down with cancer, but they caught it at an early stage. It was stage 1A. So I was able to have the surgeon do some preventive chemo and bounce back from that. That was the hardest thing that I had to deal with. Then when this came, those are two things that caught me off guard. But I truly enjoy my work. I don't even see myself not doing it. Most of my clients have been with me the whole time. They're like family. Jeannie comes every 3 weeks. And she's been with me 25 to 30 years. Miss Sanders, she's 91 years old. She's been with me about 50 years. And she's here every 2 weeks to get her hair done. Every time she comes, she says, "Oh, I'm just so glad that God has kept you here to do our hair." I say, when I'm gone, he'll find somebody else to do it. All right, Miss Sanders. I appreciate still being here because I like what I do. There's always something to appreciate as long as you're here to appreciate it. There's always hope. There's always hope.
Thank you, Terry.
That's what I wanted to share with you.
So do you know that was Doris, Mabel Dorsey's old shop?
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah,
I saw the article on USA Today.
Right.
Sacramento. And then I looked at it. Oh my goodness.
That's over in Oak Park, not too far from my office. And
that is the community.
Right, and that's Mabel Dorsey used to go to our church, and I'm thinking that's because she had that shop for years.
Mhm.
You know, the lady you were talking about from KFC, she went to that shop.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, the woman who owned all of that stock in KFC, she went to that shop.
Okay. So did you want me to put that link in the chat? Is that what you
Yeah, I wanted so I can put it over here on
I can do
Clubhouse.
that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, TJ, are you ready? Okay, we cannot hear you.
Hold on, you're muted, sweetie. I guess.
Still muted.
Got it. Okay. I said, let me pull up my make sure my notes are synced because I added some last minute things.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, anybody in the clubhouse want to weigh in on anything you've heard so far? Yeah, that $22 a share. Okay. Anything.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing? Okay, hold on. I'm just making sure I got.
And Terry, next week I'd like to share a story from Sadie Cakes.
Okay. Let's see if we can find something. Okay.
Sadie Cakes, I have her video.
Oh, okay. That'd be great.
She's 14 and we got no excuses.
Okay, good. Yeah, we're good. All right. Okay. I got my notes. I'm ready. Ready.
All right. Okay, TJ.
Okay, so this week is social media news. Let's start with Snapchat. I always like to start with Snapchat, even though we don't, there's not a lot of users outside of the Gen Z young millennial crowd, but it's a fun app. So Snapchat, Snap has paid out more than $250 million to Snapchat Spotlight creators in 2021. So remember there's Spotlight section where they promised to pay $1 million a day, and they did. And then it was so popular that they found out they were spending too much money, so they pulled it back to $1 million a month, and then I think they reduced it to 100,000. So they're saying that that they paid out that much money, and they're saying if they had kept up paying the 1 million a day, they would have paid 365 million or more to creators in 2021. So they were using that to boost their new Spotlight section, which is the public section of Snapchat, because as you know, Snapchat is more of a private app where friends get together and communicate privately, and then you can post stuff publicly to your story. So then they created the Spotlight in order to build up this challenge where people can earn money, and then they could boost their Spotlight because they want to put ads in there. That's another place to put ads.
So they were losing money on it?
Basically. She said they were losing money.
Yeah, so they stopped.
Did it get a little pricey?
It did, because they're saying that if they had kept up the 1 million a day, well, it would have been 365 million or more. They're saying. So they had to the CEO even Spiegel, he said, hey, we're going to stop it because people were copycatting off each other. That's not the reason. It was because it was too much money they were going to pay out.
They were looking for. Yeah.
And then last week we said they started a Spotlight challenge, and they were paying the Kardashians to do a kindness challenge where people were supposed to do kindness, and then you were supposed to enter into that, and that was another pool of money to win. So all right, so also Snapchat has launched new Story Studio app, and this app I downloaded it today. Let me see. Did I open it?
Mark says I'm trying to convince them to pay me not to use it. So far, I have not been using it for free. Be warned.
That is funny. So this Story Studio app is a separate app, and from what I've seen so far, only play with it for like 5 minutes. You can add photos and video clips to make a video, and then you can export that into Snapchat, or you can export it out to your camera roll or to another another app like Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So this is their explanation for having this. It's a simplified, streamlined app to create more complex vertical videos, which you then upload into the main app Snapchat, or you can export and save other places. So they're saying that they want people to, all of the fun stuff that's in Snapchat, they want to export it out, so then people go, hey, where did that come from? And then you could say it's from Snapchat or whatever. Same thing
Okay,
with
so what's the
TikTok.
name of the app, Terry?
It's called Story Studio.
So now we got Creator Studio for Snapchat. Okay, it's called Story Studio.
Story Studio, and it's in the App Store. It's in US, Canada, and the UK. And they're saying this is like a test version. I downloaded it. I looked at it real quick. It has options for you to bring in things from your camera roll, videos and images, and then you put them together. And I think you can put filters. I didn't look any further than that because I just did a quick download. So I'm going to investigate it. But it's for you to, I think, maybe make stuff outside of Snapchat. Because, a lot of people don't, we're not using Snapchat, but you can use this app and then export the video you create to other places.
Okay.
Again, I downloaded it like 20 minutes ago. I looked at it and I was like, oh, you just put things together, and then I put it down. I said, I'll look at that later. So that is what Snapchat is doing. Now back to Google. Speaking of apps, Google has a new, I'm not sure how you say this, QAYA, I'm going to say QAYA app to facilitate monetization for creators. So it's to help creators monetize their online presence. It will have a direct link to a digital storefront where you can sell whatever you like. And it'll have different.
Hold on. I need to know more about this. What's the name of this app?
QAYA. I'm gonna say Quaya. I'm not sure.
Okay, QAYA.
It enables creators to put together attractive, responsive digital storefronts, and they can link to this from other apps and platforms.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to find.
So this is the Google statement. I'm gonna read the Google statement.
Okay.
Creators use Quaya as the hub for their business activity across the web. Many link to their Quaya storefronts from their social media bios and showcase digital products they upload or products and services hosted on other sites. We provide custom yourname.channel or the URL custom URLs with payment functionality built in. It also has creator tipping in the app.
So this is like direct.me, Linktree, and some other stuff.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
So they're saying this will directly link to Google-owned properties like YouTube, where creators will be able to promote products from Quaya directly below their YouTube clips. Wow. So this one I did not download because I just saw this story today. So the stuff was coming out like right before we went live. So I included this so we can look at it. So Terralina, have you downloaded it yet?
I'm looking for it.
Okay, I see it on here. I'm already going here.
So it's QAYA.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing it.
Let me see.
Okay, let me try again. Let's see.
I'm just gonna go over here. I see it. I'm gonna put the link over here because it says google.com. Get early access. So they're doing it like they did their phone, their Google Voice. Okay, I'm putting this in the chat, and I'm gonna put it in the chat over there.
Okay, I don't see it. It's in the App Store, right?
Look, I'm just giving you. I'm gonna put the link here, and then we'll just go from there, like that. And then I'm gonna put the link over here.
QAYA.
QAYA. That's what it's called. Quaya.
Okay, so I put the link in there in the Clubhouse.
Thank you for the link because I can certainly.
And I put it over there. I'm like, okay, this is a new little tool that we might, because of Google's reputation, this might work. Design a personalized storefront, connect with your audience, earn more money.
You see what I mean?
I'm like, okay, here's a word.
Can you put that in the private chat? Because I can't copy it from here.
Simple.
Exactly.
This is the word. Stand by. I'm gonna put it in the private chat too.
Oh, okay. I see. So it's not in the App Store. It's a link.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So I will install that.
I put it in the private chat.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody who, I guess on anyway, if you're watching this on the live, the BizChicks.live, you're gonna have to type it in because I don't know if that allows you to copy it from
It does. No.
the
It
chat.
might
Doesn't
allow you to. I don't think so. I think you're gonna have to take a picture and copy
go
it. and
copy
put
it.
on. Yeah.
Oh, if you have the iPhone, the new iOS 15, you can hold your phone up to it and it'll scan it and take you there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna try that out because you can link it to your Google. You can link it to your YouTube channel. That's what they're saying here.
This might be a game changer.
I'm thinking this is a winner right here, Google.
Because now your Google search becomes different.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And this is only available in the US right now. So they're testing it with us. Then they'll send it out.
Okay, let's see. You have to get early access because it has login, but apparently somebody has access. Okay, join the wait list.
Get early access. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's like,
yeah, this story I saw this a few minutes ago.
Be signed in your.
So I included it. I didn't get a chance to look at it like I did the Snapchat one.
okay, let's see.
So let's look at that and we will
your store name. I don't know. BizChicks Plaza?
Sounds like
BizChicks.
Yes.
BizChicks, right?
Your preferred Quaya storefront handle. I'm gonna put BizChicks. We cannot guarantee this handle is available. Okay, well, we'll just see. Okay, my name.
That's what we do. We test things out here. Right. This story just hit online.
Okay, what is my Instagram? I think we're BizChicksNet.net or something.
Yes, BizChicks.net.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to pull up a share.
Mm-hmm.
We're deep into testing, people. That's why we're quiet. You don't hear any talking. Charlie's looking at something.
I'm over here filling out this form.
Fran is filling out the form. I'm pulling up something for us to see.
Okay, so it says we are okay. I gotta do this then. Okay, fine.
Let me
go like that. It's gotta be a URL. Go like that.
How do you take it down without it?
TikTok. I just don't remember what it is. Okay. Yeah, I got it.
All right, we good. We good. We having fun with this?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so this is the reason why you need to have your
Direct.me.
No, your digital space handled because you don't want nobody else to have your name.
Right. And that's what I said about TikTok back before the pandemic. We were talking about it. And I said, you don't have to use TikTok right away, but get your brand name, stake your claim, get your area, because you don't, here we are, 18 months later, people, I got to get on TikTok. Well, somebody might have your brand name or your business name.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you're not going to use it, get it anyway. And when you're ready, you have it. All right, so while we're doing that, I'm going to move on to Pinterest. Pinterest has rolled out the option to reply to comments with videos. Now, this is a popular feature that seems like everybody's doing it. And again, started with TikTok, because in TikTok, you can take a comment and send a video reply or pin the comment. So Pinterest is letting people reply to comments with videos. So you're using the idea pins feature. And this idea pins came out earlier this year. It allows creators to record and edit videos with up to 20 pages of content using tools like voiceover recording, background music, transition, and other interactive elements. Now, does that sound like TikTok? Yes. So now when users find a comment they want to respond to, they select the three dots menu and click reply with an idea pin. That's a video response. Okay. Also, Pinterest is they're starting something called Create Your Take campaign. It's a series in which celebrities challenge their followers to share their take on a specific theme. So we're in the holiday season, so they chose Mariah Carey. So I want to show you her pin. And let me see. It needs to be bigger than that. Let me see. Can I get it bigger? Hold on. Let me zoom this. That's not big enough. Okay. I think this is it. All right. So these are the pins where, they have the video. So I'm going to play it. So she's doing like a kissing boomerang thing. Go big for the holidays with Mariah. Show me how you're getting extra festive this year. And there's an arrow.
Go big this Christmas, right? I'm pretty sure if you're a lamb that you know this. Even if you're not a lamb, you might have an inkling that I love Christmas. Let's get ready to look at some details that I'm super excited about and I want to share with you. So we want to go butterfly.
So she's got a series of videos.
But we don't have them up here because I wait till I'm in Aspen and I have the same ones I've used for.
If you mute your mic, Terry, it'll still come through.
DJ. We do with all the different colors. There's the cream and gold tree that we do.
Why did it stop playing?
Guess what? It's LA and it's snowing outside. Can you show them?
To stop the echo, you can turn off your mic.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, when I'm focused back, it stops.
Okay, I don't understand. Should be working. You still there, TJ?
She's muted. Come on.
Is it not playing?
It's playing now. We can hear it.
All right. It opened Pinterest. Hold up. Let me see that when I clicked on it, it opened Pinterest instead of. Let me try this again. This is odd. Okay, so it opened when I clicked on it. It opened in Pinterest because that was the story. So then, let's try that. So now it's at the end. So I have to go. Let me go back a few.
It's LA and it's snowing outside. Can you show them, please? I've made it snow in LA. Come on. Now you show me how you're going to go big this holiday.
Okay, so that's the challenge. There's a button you're supposed to respond or, put your challenge in. So it's Christmas, so they went with the Christmas theme, and Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. So she went all out in one of her homes and did a whole holiday home decor, and so it's called Create Your Take campaign. So there'll be other celebrities, I guess, up in the upcoming year with the challenge. They haven't said who's next, but they're trying to get people to use Pinterest, use it like TikTok, make video responses and things like that. So everything is TikTok.
Everything. Okay. Everybody's trying to emulate.
Everybody wants to be TikTok and follow them and do what they do. So it's follow the leader. All right. So let's see. Let's do Twitter. So Twitter has they've added an automatic captions for videos. Now, if you've seen this, if you've done a live stream or you've done a video on Facebook, you see it. If you've turned it on, I think I turned it on for my lives. and you will see the auto captions while you're talking, and it's automatically generated. So TikTok is doing that for their videos, and it's available on the web and the mobile, both iOS and Android. So this is a feature to make videos accessible for deaf and hard of hearing users. The auto captions will be available in 30 languages. It will show up automatically when you start watching a muted video. The only thing is it won't let you edit the captions. Like I believe Facebook lets you edit them because it's not 100%. So you might say something and the AI or the software won't pick it up and they'll put a different word in. But on Twitter, you won't be able to edit that. So that's not good. But they're trying, Twitter. Thank you for that. All right. So TikTok has done their I call it the holiday dump. All of these social media apps right before the holiday when they take vacation, they dump all of these features and things. Facebook did it last week. Now TikTok is doing it. So they've got a new feature called GIF in green screen mode. They also have so you'll be able to select from a selection of moving GIFs to apply as your background when you use the green screen effect. Also, and there was a little talk about that because they're using Giphy, and Meta bought them last year, so they're like, okay, and then Meta's got their little fight with TikTok, so
okay.
how that goes.
We have a few comments over here about what we're talking about right now. Mark says, I just inexplicitly zoned out and have no idea what's going on. I'm going to have to listen to the replay about these Google storefronts. And Donna says, what is this?
What is this? Which one, Donna?
I think she's referring to
the Quaya, whatever it's called.
Yeah. And Mark says, can you imagine if Twitter had a video response feature? I mean,
well, Mark, Twitter has an audio. You can leave. I don't know if you can audio respond, but you can leave an audio tweet, like just your voice. So, who knows? They might do it. We'll see. I wouldn't put it past them. Okay, so TikTok has also added something called visual enhancement button. It will reduce the effects of overexposure, low light, and add color correction to your clip. So they're getting it really seriously getting into this editing, video editing, because that's stuff you do in Final Cut and Premiere Pro. So they're saying they're doing this to improve the look of your clips without you needing to make manual edits. And like I just said, if you want to do something in Final Cut and make it look good, and then take it over to TikTok, which is a lot of work. Most people don't do that. So they're putting it in the app.
Do you think this is the last time we're going to be seeing G2 this year?
Oh,
I am afraid so.
That me?
No.
Oh. Okay. So that's visual enhancement. You can switch it on after you captured or uploaded your video. There's a new enhance button on the right function panel. And TikTok is putting in more creative sound effect, a new option that will enable users to make any sound or voice from their video sound like an animal or a musical instrument. People can make their sound mimic a cat's meow or flute and some Sonoa's melody. I don't know what that is.
So we can now make the things with the dog singing jingle bells.
Yeah, because in TikTok you don't have to speak. You can do voice to text, and then you pick the voice. So now they're saying that you can do that and enable it to sound like an animal or a musical instrument instead of it being a human voice. Part of the fun of TikTok, people. And the last thing they're enabling higher quality video uploads, so you'll be able to upload your video in 1080 HD. Right now it's 780. It's 780. So they're allowing you to do a higher resolution, higher quality. So you find that in the more options section of the publishing page. That's where you'll find that. So some editing tools from TikTok. Also, TikTok is changing the For You page. And the For You page is the home screen. So they're changing the algorithm to not show you so much of the same content. This comes from last week where I think we talked about what is the guy from Instagram, the CEO, and he was saying, oh, we're doing all these things to stop people from, I guess, eating. It's like an all you can eat and they don't know when to stop. So they're putting up little buttons that say, oh, you've looked at this too much. Maybe you want to it was called take a break.
Yeah.
So, right. So TikTok, instead of putting up general reminders, they're just going to switch up your For You page if they notice that you're consuming too much of the same type of content. Does that make sense?
So, okay. So they're going to direct you to something else.
But they're not going to direct. Here's the deal. So this is what TikTok says. As we continue to develop new strategies to interrupt repetitive patterns, we're looking at how our system can better vary the kinds of content that may be recommended in a sequence. That's why we're testing ways to avoid recommending a series of similar content, such as around extreme dieting or fitness, sadness, or breakups, to protect against viewing too much of a content category that may be fine as a single video, but problematic if viewed in clusters. Because this is the deal with TikTok. When you're watching it, the videos roll into each other.
Yes.
And if you like the same type of videos, TikTok says, well, you like videos about cake decorating. When you come in the next time, here's all these videos about cake decorating. Now, that's fine. But, some teenagers, and this is the thing about the teenage girls, the depression and the body image, that they're going in and looking at things that might depress them.
Mm-hmm.
So TikTok's an algorithm, it's code. It doesn't know, okay, that's bad for you. So that's what TikTok is saying, that they're writing this in, that if that person consumes too much of a content that might not be good for them, they will adjust that. They will dial it back. Okay. Because there's no filter now. Think of it as an all-you-can-eat buffet. When you go to the buffet, you like, well, I want shrimp, and you keep going and getting the shrimp, and like, okay, you get sick, or you get something because you're consuming too much of it.
Yes, everything in moderation. So, let me know when you're finished, because I have a question about TikTok. You may hit on it, and I don't want to,
Okay. No, go ahead.
I was going to ask you about this thing where there've been some school closures.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna bring that up, but I let me finish this and we'll add that on. I know what you're talking about. So also, TikTok is developing an option that will let users block videos linked to certain words or hashtag on the For You page. So that's another thing that gives you more control of what you see on the home screen.
Okay.
So remember, this For You page is there. That's the thing that makes TikTok what it is, because it's so addictive and everything. So TikTok is saying, it's good for if you're watching good content, and I mean positive, things where you learn something, versus the bad stuff where it can harm, especially the teenagers. So they're trying to fine tune the algorithm. So look for that. One more, TikTok is testing a desktop live streaming app. So this is going to be TikTok Live Studio. Think of it like Twitch. It's going to be like Twitch. They're testing a Windows app, Windows only right now. TikTok Live Studio allows users to run broadcasts on the platform using their computer. And you're going to probably also be able to use OBS if you want to do, special effects and stuff. But so they're testing this. You'll stream live directly to TikTok Live using the software from your desktop. So they're moving to TikTok is moving from mobile only to TV, because remember they have a TV app for your smart TV. Now they're coming to the desktop and saying, hey, we're going to let you broadcast live using TikTok Live. So this is also thank the gamers for this, because live streaming games and playing games is really big. So they're we be a serious competitor to Twitch.
Whoa.
And we shall see. Now the thing is, just because it's for gamers doesn't mean we can't, like, if we want to use it.
Yes.
Right.
For live streaming, just live streaming.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Right. Wow, this is
right.
So I'm over here on Twitch right now. I'm like, Twitch 9.8 viewers, 4.4, 13.5, and they got live stuff going on. 1.9, 2.7. Oh, and by the way, McDonald's is over here sponsoring something going on. I'm like, there's
TikTok is very active.
I'm talking about Twitch. This is Twitch that I'm looking
at. Twitch?
Yeah, I'm like, ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on.
It makes sense because, the gamers are on there a long time. They're interacting with others. They're having conversations.
They have a whole community thing going on.
And my grandson has one particular guy that he watches who tells jokes while he's playing. Okay. And I know this guy must have, I don't know how many followers, but at any rate, and then at the same time, he's talking to his friends while he's playing the game. I'm like,
right.
Hi. Okay.
Right. So that's a real popular thing, especially it was on YouTube. They do some of that on YouTube, but most of them do it on Twitch. Now TikTok is getting in the game. So they're only testing it with a few thousand users for now. They have to decide if they're going to go forward with the app, and then they'll expand the test, and then they'll add more features. So they're again, TikTok is looking to take people away from Twitch and also YouTube, because gamers are on YouTube also doing the talking to the community, doing YouTube live, getting the super chat. So if you're on Twitch, there's also tools over there where you have and it's a big deal. It's a big deal for gamers. So this is coming to TikTok. Let's look for it. So you'll be TikTok live studio users will be able to broadcast content from the computer, phone, or the game console that they added on here. So not just the desktop, going to be your game console too. So they're really coming for Twitch and YouTube.
Which means, does this mean that kids playing Roblox can now be on this TikTok thing with their?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I saw mentioning Roblox. I went in the App Store, and when you go in the first page, there's some kind of live event with Roblox right now.
Yeah, repeat that, please, TJ.
Or when you go to the App Store, and I'm not sure about Google, this is the App Store on your iPhone. When you go to your App Store, there's a page that pops up and it says what's happening today. So it says today, Roblox Holiday Bash is here, and it has a live flashing button that says, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that before either, but I know that they were scheduling events.
Right.
And it makes sense that the events will be going on now the kids are off for Christmas.
Right. So when you mentioned Roblox, that's when I was like, oh, right on in the App Store, they've got a live event going. So Apple is doing some things too. You have to download. You have to download, which I don't want to do because I don't play Roblox. Yeah. But when you go into your App Store, it's there.
Wow.
Yeah, it says Roblox Holiday Bash is here. Share snowball fights and more. And then you have to I'm not going to download it to my phone because I don't deal with Roblox. But
if you have it,
my granddaughter is all up in Roblox. She's like 8. And
so
there since she was 6, I think.
So my daughter too when she was younger.
So here's the thing, the people who are running the games and doing all this stuff is going to be running the world pretty soon.
Yeah.
So, like sometimes we may not want to be involved. I don't want to be in the game and stuff. Well, you better learn because.
Well, see, this is the thing about the gaming community and the gaming culture. They have created so many apps and things that now business users own, like Discord. I started a Discord server. A lot of people are starting it who are not gamers, but Discord was popular from the gamers because again, they come from a sense of community.
Right.
They're not business owners. They're not here to sell. They're here to get online, stream their game. That everybody likes this certain game. They get on and they talk, like Terralina says. They talk to their fans, and you're watching them play. And as adults, we're like, why would kids want to do? They love that stuff.
Right.
They love it.
And that's how the metaverse is coming into.
What is this? Yes. What is this Premier Nike Land on Roblox?
Oh, I
Is
don't
that
know.
a-
No, because the brands, all of the brands are taking their place in the metaverse. They are, everybody is taking a claim. We already saw Ralph Lauren bringing his designs over there last week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then they're smart to do that. A brand is smart to do that. That is forward thinking. And like Fran says, you have to see. That's why I talk about Gen Z all the time. You have to see what they're doing because we're going to be doing it. Don't say you're not. We will be doing it because it filters to us. Whatever Gen Z is doing today, their language, their culture, what app they like, what they're doing, we're going to be doing it.
Well, we're doing it anyway because we paying for it. They ain't got no money. Grammy, can you give me a gift card?
And see, I say that because I remember a time when texting first came, years ago. I was like, I'm never gonna text. I'm not texting. Now it's like you get mad if somebody calls you. I get mad. I'm like, don't call me.
Because people, seriously, a phone call is really like, who is calling? And
Right. Just say it in text. But I remember a time when I remember because here in New York, they had all the stories about everybody walking around texting and not looking where they was going and bumping into people and falling into things. And I was like, they are so stupid. Put your phone down. Now, here we go. Everybody's doing what that younger crowd was doing. So that's something. Don't say we're not going to do it because we will. And Discord is one of those things that came out of gaming community, and now it has a business use. Because if you don't want to have something like Slack or Microsoft Teams, which is kind of stuffy and or business like, this Discord works the same, but it has there's fun things in there. There's tools and things in there.
Yeah.
Right.
From the gamer community.
And I am over there following things about investing. So there's other things going on, not just gaming.
There's all it, but Discord people go, what's Discord? What is that? It came out of the gaming community. They use that as a way to talk before all of the tools that we have now. Like this was before Twitch, this was before YouTube. They used Discord to talk and communicate with each other and make friends and talk about the thing that they love. So like Carolina says, there's investing Discord servers, there's business, there's NFTs, because it's around a topic that you like. So you go to that Discord server because they're talking about the thing that you like. There's different ones. You just have to seek them out and search and find, because if somebody wants to grow their Discord, they'll put out an invite on Twitter, or they'll put an invite on Twitch, or they'll put an invite wherever on Facebook or wherever to bring people into the Discord. Because it's a server. You set up a server, a private community. The only way people discover it is by invitation. It's not like you can just join it or search for it. So, although I don't know if there's a Discord search engine, like you wanted to look up different things. I'm gonna look at that. But
I never tried that. So
I don't know. Most of the Discords I've joined is by invitation, because I discovered something on Instagram. They said, hey, come join my Discord server, or Twitter, come join. It's an invite thing, so it's a private community. But once you get in there, there's all kind of tools and ways to talk about your favorite subject, and everybody's happy with it. Okay, so that's TikTok. Now, Terralina was talking about the there was some kind of scare put out. I don't have all the details. Something about somebody put out something on TikTok about there was going to be a shooting in a school in New York or something. Was that it, Terralina?
It's not just New York. It was Michigan. It was California.
Okay,
and they canceled school in a number of states because it was something about, there was going to be a disturbance on Friday, and there have been these hashtags for people to do things to disrupt school, like slap a staff member or start a fight, or so these kinds of things are being put out on TikTok, and so TikTok is trying to find a way to circumvent that.
Okay. Because I heard on the news Well, I was watching CBS this morning, and the guy on there, Nate, they were talking about something, and he said, "Oh, he kept his kids from school today because there was something set out." And I was like, "Well, I didn't get anything from our principal about my daughter because I sent her to school." And then I looked in the email, and there was something from her principal, but he was saying that they, that they feel pretty safe about their school, and that's why they didn't stop. They let everybody come. So,
Okay.
So
I didn't know it was other states.
So these are the people who have access to social media and want to cause problems. The tools, these are the tool in the hands of some idiots.
Yep. They want to cause mass panic, which they did. And it's not, you have to be cautious.
Right.
But on the other hand, this could be like Fran said, some idiot wants to, some kid or whoever it is wants to stir up trouble. Right. And make the adults upset, rightly so.
Well, you know what? The response has been that law enforcement has gone on TikTok.
Really?
And told the kids, look, you will go to jail. You will, there will be consequences for this kind of behavior because, once you get this hashtag going and people, it could explode. And so they wanted them to know this is a crime and they are tracking and will eventually be punished.
Because see, this is the same as when you're talking about the Constitution and the freedom of speech. They said, well, you can't run into a theater. You can't run into a movie theater, and yell fire when there's no fire because you're causing mass panic to society. So this is kind of the same thing. Yeah, this is the same thing, except it's online. Yelling something that is not true to cause mass panic in society or in an area.
And cause economic issues because people close things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
it reverberates. It's like, okay, they're causing and we don't know who it is, but I'm glad the police got on, the law enforcement got on and said, we're going to find you.
They got on TikTok. They went to the place where the source.
Right. They went to TikTok and said, we done. And that's what they should do.
I think so.
And see, you can't hide from stuff now anymore. They will trace your IP address and some other stuff. You will not.
This is
this is something that's serious.
It's not the word fantasy, but the fallacy of people think, well, I can be anonymous online. If you're using the internet, that means you're paying for the internet from Verizon, Spectrum, whoever, and they have records of where you go. What sites you visit, what you type, all of that stuff is recorded somewhere. It's not in the air. You think cloud and it's in the air. No, it's on a server, which is a computer in a warehouse full of stuff that's backed up. That's how they find text messages. That's how they find all of these things. When you hear about these cases in the news about where they had the text messages, well, I deleted them. You deleted them from your phone. They're backed up somewhere because that's a law. Sorry. So they'll find you. It takes time, but they'll find you.
Well, I just was curious as to, if you had some kind of update.
Yeah, no, I heard about it this morning. I didn't really oh, what happened here?
No, I did that. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
I'm just it's me. Everybody left me. No, I heard about it. I was just, I was curious. And I said, well, my daughter's principal didn't send me any emails because I checked. In the morning, I have a little thing that pops up from him. And I said, well, I didn't see anything. But then I saw it a little while ago. And he said, he's not concerned, but, it was an issue. But he said, he felt really good about their school system and, what they're doing at the school. So
they're doing everything they can.
Right. So they and again, they didn't want to cause mass panic, especially in New York. There's like I think there's like 2 million kids in school, 1 million kids in school.
Well, in LA and in Southern California, we've had a lot of I don't know, incidents. We've had several.
Yeah, things are happening everywhere. Yeah. Things the smash and grabs. That's going on in California.
And see, that's the other thing where you got a bunch of idiots who decided to get together and do some stupidity.
Yes,
And
I have.
I think I read that they're using social media apps to do the smash to coordinate for the smash and grabs that's going on.
Yeah, that would make sense to, so remember when they were doing originally when they were doing the swarms for dancing?
Yes.
Yes,
The flash mobs.
Flash mobs.
There you go, flash mobs.
But see, that's a positive thing when you use the social media. Okay, we're going to get a flash mob and we're going to be, we're going to, do spread some happiness and joy. Now you got other people criminal minded or whatever, just being mischief or hateful or whatever, saying we're going to use social media to create these crimes or make people scared and put fear out in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I just want, this.
Hey, we got a visitor.
Someone just woke up.
All right, so I have one or two more things, and then I'm done. So I'm gonna go on to Instagram. Instagram has now they've increased the length of stories, videos on stories to 60 seconds. So you can have stories. The maximum length of videos on stories is now 60 seconds. And why? Because they want to compete with TikTok and Snapchat. Okay, so they're doing that. And if you upload a video longer than 15 seconds, it will automatically be split into multiple different stories. So that's how they're going to do that. So that's how it is now. But when you upload now with the new change, you'll be able to post videos to stories that are up to 60 seconds long without having to split them. So that's what they're saying. It used to be that way. Now it won't split. So that's for Instagram stories. Also, Instagram is adding new option to there's an option to embed your profile on third-party websites. So this is you can put a mini version of your Instagram profile on a website.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so they're saying you'll be able to embed an Instagram photo or Instagram. Oh, wait, you've been able to embed an Instagram photo or Instagram video into a website for many years now. Now they are allowing you to enable a miniature version of your Instagram profile on a website. Maybe you want to showcase your Instagram content on a website somewhere or link to someone else's. So it's going to look like the grid. Like when you go to your Instagram profile now and you see maybe the last 9 or 6 images that you posted. So you can take that view and embed that on a website instead of a one post view.
Okay.
So that's what.
Oh, they're going to let us out the house over there on Facebook.
And one last thing from Meta, they didn't really have anything to say this week, but this came out today. They launched a new tool that animates kid character drawings. It's an AI-based tool, and it's able to animate kids' drawings, turning their created characters into moving cartoons for everyone to see in Facebook. And they're saying that they're using, this is the statement, our researchers have developed the first of its kind method for using AI to automatically animate children's hand-drawn figures of people and human-like characters. By uploading drawings to our prototype system, parents and children can watch their drawings become moving characters that dance, skip, and jump. And you can even download a video of their animated drawing to share with friends and family. So they're doing this project to highlight Meta's work with machine learning and AI. And, this is their little push into owning the metaverse, which they will not own the metaverse. They will not. They think they will, but they will not.
What are we trying to do today, brain?
Take over the world. Okay. And that's this week's social media news and updates.
Well, Dr. Tachi was out on assignment. I believe she was going to try and pop in here. She's not in the clubhouse, and she was in an interview. So I'm going to take it that she is still in that interview. And Biz Chick's rule number 3 is you do what makes you money first.
Exactly.
Right. And so I got that message from her at 8:45, and it is now 9:16, which is 12:16 on the East Coast. So I'm just going to take it that she's still conducting that interview, and we will hear from her next week.
Yes.
And over on Mediascope. So that is your Tech Life Weekly Report. Oh, I like that. I need to put report on the end of that. Okay, Tech Life Weekly Report. We will be back on Monday. We will be doing an encore presentation on December 17th. December 25th, which is our Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like to say to everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Make sure you stay safe and have some fun out there. Make sure you book some fun in there on your on this week coming up. Just chill, have some fun. We will be here on Monday talking, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but Friday you will get an encore presentation from us. TJ, are you on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll be on Tuesday.
Okay. So with that, we want to say thank you again for tuning in live on the replay in the clubhouse, and we will see you next week. And always remember
to go to the front of your own line, guys. We love you. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.